Hi. Um, the first episode of my podcast never got recorded, only streamed, which did not know until I started editing the second one when I tried to move all the clips from one computer to the next. So, I am going to make a quick introduction, introduce the world, everything that's happened so far. Our characters are Elijah, Spencer, Austin, and Drew. Austin is me. Hi. I made myself a character, so there would be 4 characters, easier to balance, and because it made sense for the story. We start off normal world, like Earth, and then we were transported into the fantasy world of D&D. We headed towards a small village we saw in the distance, the village where we would stay for a very long time. We saved it from a small attack of creatures, various creatures. After that, Elijah and Spencer decided to kill someone in the town, and me and Drew disagreed with murder, so they were banished, and there was a party split in session 2. So that was fun. I'm going to say everything that me and Drew did first, and then I'm going to go over everything that Elijah and Spencer did. Me and Drew then went to a drinking competition. After that, we found some ancient ruins in a forest, and we got the demon that was worshipped in those ruins to help us out in future battles and things. We also saved some guy from turning into a plant and the farm from losing all its crops. We eventually defeated these evil dryads that were corrupted. And then after that, we went on a boat trip with a tiefling named War. He showed us this big cargo ship with a Tarrasque and a bunch of mind flayers, where we knew that's bad, bad, bad news. So we would have to team up with our once enemies to defeat it. Of course, we haven't started yet. That would be deadly. We are not nearly a high enough level. This is the first time we all 4 met together since we had split up. While this was happening, Elijah and Spencer joined a thieves guild, did a few heists. One involved a giant crystal. One involved burning down a guard's tower. Sorry, I just woke up. One involved burning down the guard's tower. One involved stealing from a caravan. I think that's about it about what they did. And then they met us at the river. We had a talk for a little while. We still disagreed with each other's policies. After that, Spencer and Elijah went back, started heading towards the castle, but went to a small village where they were trapped and imprisoned in paintings because they committed a crime. Once they commit a crime, they are trapped in paintings where 1 second is 1 millennia until the painting is destroyed. Drew and I were told to deliver a necklace to the central city of Baygrove. After that, we went to check on Elijah and Spencer to see what had happened, and we found the same town where they were eventually freed. Everyone was trapped in a painting except for me, so they all suffered consequences. Drew now has to flip a coin instead of rolling a d20. Elijah, at first, was not able to remember anything of his past in Earth, and Spencer did not know any languages, but after this, Spencer and Elijah went back to the central city, and they tried to kill everyone in the Thieves Guild. They were, of course, punished for this by the Thieves Guild. Spencer narrowly managed to escape, while Elijah ended up dying. He is a shard mind, which means shard minds don't actually die. They go to a cave and regrow themselves over time. He made a deal with Asmodeus. He made a few deals with Asmodeus so far. He was able to regrow much faster than normal, and he regained all his memories of Earth. In return, he had to help Asmodeus with many favors. After that, the entire town that me and Drew lived in was completely destroyed presumably by the Mind Flayer organization we met earlier. We went back to the main city, where we met Elijah and Spencer after they had just lost Spencer's soul to the void card of the Deck of Many Things, because they were trying to get rid of a banshee in an area, but then they met an old friend named Isaac who had the Deck of Many Things. They played around a lot, but they had got the void card. They were at the main city to get his soul transplanted back into his body. After all of this, we met up. We agreed that we should stay together for safety reasons, where we were then rewarded a guild hall, where we then bought a tavern and a bartender. We were rewarded this for helping find the Thieves Guild, which was much easier since Spencer and Elijah were there, along with defeating a lich by destroying its phylactery. Then we were hired to go investigate the hole where the old town used to be, because it was destroyed by a bunch of purple worms. In doing so, we found a tunnel that had a bunch of puzzles that we had to solve and get to the end. There, we got an altered version of the Sword of Cass, and we met a dead man who was also from Earth. He was an explorer for the past kingdom of Baygrove when it was younger. And that catches up everything that's happened so far. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.